never know. But yeah, man. So you're gonna have your shit. Say it again. You just went to court and you might have your stuff run concurrent.
Well, I'm going to court on the 19th up in Cecil County. And
Okay.
so hopefully they'll agree to sentence me then. That way Frederick has already agreed to run my stuff concurrent.
Oh, all right.
Because I tried to do this we've been trying to do it for about 6 months now, and Cecil County has not been wanting to play ball. They want to give me consecutive time, and so I'll end up with 31 and a half years instead of the 20 that Frederick's trying to give me.
Well, shit, that's good news, man. That's real.
Because I go to court, I get sentenced here on the 23rd of November, and through God and His providence, they sent the court date for me on the 19th.
Shoo, let me tell you.
Nitty, bro.
Yeah, your last couple videos are labeled "Man Saved in Jail for the First Time." You know what I mean? Saved through God and Christ. And the second one was Bible scriptures every morning. Yeah, Bible study and all that stuff. Now you're dead serious with this, right? You know what I mean? Obviously.
I run a Bible study every Wednesday and Sunday in here.
Right.
As many guys as I can try to come in to get in. We read the Shack app. We're in the Purpose Driven Life first. We did that every day for 40 days. Actually 42 days, because the new version has 42 days on it. And so then I wanted to keep going because I like the group setting and talking to people and just the positivity in here. Not a lot of positivity going on in here, So
right.
And the other guys wanted to do it too. So we started reading the book called The Shack. I don't know if you heard of that, but
yeah,
it's an amazing book, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time, and people in the comments, I got emails and shit and said they're gonna check it out, and you know what I mean.
It's a really inspirational book, man. If that guy can decide to forgive the man that did that to his daughter, then we can all can learn from that and forgive just about anybody.
Yeah,
wow.
I got strangers in the comment section just leaving whole verses, like long comments with a whole page of a Bible scripture, out of a book. You know what I mean? That's a big topic on YouTube, dude. A lot of people are going to God by the way politics are going and the world is going, dude. And and you said that you had somebody that contacted you that you ain't heard in a while, huh? That so people are watching.
Her name was Jennifer Jones, maybe. She contacted through Kevin. I haven't gotten the letter yet, but she said she's gonna write me. Which is amazing. That's people really do care out there. We get stuck in here, and it's kind of like we're in a void from society.
Yeah.
It's not like any malicious part on people that are uptown. You know how it is. Life gets busy,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm gonna write him, and then the next 6 months went by, and people are still in here, man. They need support in here, man.
So the channel's So the channel's doing its job so far, and it's small.
Awesome.
Yes. We're only at 52 subscribers, but let me tell you, between you yourself, you got almost about 800-900 views and you only got like 6-7 parts. Kenny got about eight parts, and he's like 1,300 views. So I looked at the analytics, and people ain't subscribing, but they're watching, so they'll eventually be subscribed. You know how you got to warm up the people and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also passed the message along to the guy Sean Nicholson out here is the one that I told you to contact.
Yeah.
He was an inmate 6 years ago. Now he's got 6 years clean. He started recovery high school out in Frederick. He's doing big things out here, man. He's coming to court with me. Matter of fact, I just texted him the day before yesterday and made sure that he was still going to come to court with me because he knows me. He knows my heart, bro. He knows that I'm everybody makes bad decisions, and especially when you're wrapped up in drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That brings out the worst in you. So he
right.
knows who I am at base level. And he's seen me doing good out there. I was running a business out there. So I have potential. It's not like I'm a lost cause.
Right. With your new life change and stuff like that, when you go down the road, you think you'll have to? Are you still going to stay? Like me and you used to talking to Cell. Are you going to stay that status, or you think you're going to be done with that and just follow what you're at now? You there? You. Oh shit, we lost him. Damn, man. Well, we got a few folk. We got a little something with them, but let me pause. You there? Are you there? We lost you.
Yeah. This app that says, they probably keep it software so they can use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I plan on continuing to live a life for God, and when I get down the road, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say, because, sure and shit's recorded,
Absolutely,
but...
yes. Yeah, you know what I've been in and what I've been involved in and stuff.
Right.
So, I've made some promises. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to bring that into the people there. I mean, what kind of God puts us in every position we're in for a reason, right?
Yeah.
And so, if He's putting me in prison for to do a 20-year bid, maybe that's where I'm needed, and so
right.
That's where I'm being called to because who better to talk to the two men in prison than a guy like me that's been there, and I'm getting older now, and I've been down that path. I've done I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and things that go against what God wants for my life. So who better to spread the message of God than somebody that's been through all that?
Right, and
if He can change me, then He can change anybody, bro.
Yeah, and this time you're not going back as a 5-year. You know what I mean? So maybe people less than you could change. You know what I mean? Or or even lifers and shit like that. I mean, just
I mean. I've been thinking a lot about it, man, because if you talk to the chaplain, you can start different groups and stuff, and just like I've been doing here, with these simple just book clubs, like reading a book. I do Bible study some Wednesdays and Sundays, but the rest of the days of the week we do about an hour and a half just reading. We pick different books to read, I'm reading a book now about on beginning prayer. You know what I mean? Like for people that's not used to spending time with God and praying, it's a book that teaches you how to do that. So
that's dope.
Even stuff like that. It doesn't have to be just reading the Bible. You can do anything like that and just get to build your personal relationship with God.
Absolutely, dude. Yo, man. Yeah, I used to have my schedule when I did 5 and. Like I said, it took about 8 months to a year, but I felt the spirit in me, dude. When people were saying you keep reading it, they were like, I was like, what do you mean the spirit in me? But it just didn't hit you. It grew in you, right? And then before you know it, I was forgiving people in my mind, dude. Like people disrespect me and stuff like that. I had, unless they put my hands on me, but words didn't bother me, dude. I was like, it didn't bother me. I was like, I was forgiving them in my mind, dude. You know what I mean? Like. And I was always psyched up.
What I see a lot of me doing is I'll ask myself, like, okay, what is that guy going through to make him act like that? And
yeah.
To attach a situation like that, like,
right.
So what's going on, man? I know he's been acting a little different, man. You know, what I mean, I'm here if you want to talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, that sounds like crazy, but it's true. Like,
right.
We all do things for a reason. But when I'm acting out and I'm acting in a way that's not normal, that's because I'm going through something. I don't know how to say it, and maybe that's my way of reaching out, saying, hey, bro, help.
Right, yeah, and I always just think, oh, it's just the devil in him. It's not him, it's the devil in him. You know what I mean? Like, I was hardcore in that, and I used to work out. I'm like, and this morning I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna do 1,000 push-ups for the Lord. The Lord's giving me, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm doing it for the Lord. The Lord's gonna give me power. You know what I'm saying? And I also was younger too, but I mean, hey, it motivates you, man. God is real. Spiritual is real. It don't have to be. It could be whatever religion that you like. It's just, I would prefer my personal self, Christianity. So do you. People are listening, any religion is better than none, dude. When you don't believe in nothing, it's your own future. Your future is
I believe that if you're spreading
not good.
Love, then you're doing God's work. You don't have to believe in the same belief system that I do. However, if you're spreading love, then I believe you're doing God's work, because that's at the end of the day, in essence, God is love. God is good.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. Because for the audience, when I did about 6 months in the cell with Bud, and trust me, he wasn't talking none of this. He was just reading novels, doing his thing. Anything popped off, he would jump with his homeboys and shit like that, and in a quick second, man. He wasn't talking like this ever, man. So it's just a miracle that this man changed like this, and You know, sometimes in life we just gotta find our breaking point and say, you know what, this shit is, I'm done, man. Like, this is silly. This is silly. This is really silly shit. You know.
I think the older I get, the more I see, like, you know, you start wondering, like, what's really important in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And what do I, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I want my kids to respect me and my father to be proud of me, you know? And so the things that I was doing weren't conducive to that. You know, I used to think, like, being a man is, like, never backing down from anybody, or, like, you know, I'm not, you know, I mean, I'll fight anybody. Well, that's not what a man does, man. A man takes care of his responsibilities at home, as a son, as a father, as a friend.
Absolutely.
And up to this point in my life, I've been a little boy, a coward, you know. And so it's hard to admit that. It's hard to get honest and say, yes, you know, I'm not a man. I've been acting like a little boy, and I need to change that. And so to admit that is a big step, you know. But it allows me to face the situation and be able to do something about it, as long as if I can be honest and admit that, you know, what I've been doing is not manly.
Yeah. It takes a lot, man, to get rid of that pride. You know, that pride you had all your life, especially as for men, us men. It's really hard. It really is to throw it away.
My whole life around like a false pretense, you know what I'm saying? And so to strip that out from under me, you know, it took some serious conviction and you know, the willingness to start over from scratch, to start over my whole my mental house, or, you know, like the things, the convictions and the morals that I used to have aren't the same as the morals that I have now.
Yeah, it's really like you think like who am I? Who am I? You know, what do I want in my life? Who really am I? It took me, dude, like the last 8 years to finally know figure out who I really am. You got to find out who you really are. And it doesn't matter if you're 40, 50, 30 when you find out in life. You don't have to find out in your 20s who you are. But, you know, it's very important to find out who you are.
People change constantly as you get older.
Yeah.
You know, we start realizing, like, different things are important, or, you know, I mean, you know, even now, you know, I mean, I'm sure you see, like, you know, you still change on a day-to-day basis, maturing and getting, you know, in faith and in life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I absolutely.
It's a never-ending process, you know. This journey, I mean, this life is just a journey to the more important and eternal life that we'll live afterwards.
I'm telling you, you hit the nail on the head, dude. I mean, it's that simple, man. It's just got to be tired of being tired, and you know, you just even like you're in a jail right now and about to head to prison. But you know what? As long as you're right in here in your head, that's really all that matters. They can't lock your mind up unless you let them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, if
you want to be honest, before I got here, you know, I was shooting heroin and smoking crack every day, and I was in prison then also. You know, I might have been free to move as I wanted to and open doors and go where I wanted, but I was in a mental prison, bro. I mean, I was writing a letter to my victim. I'm gonna read her at court, and one of the victims, it was a taxi driver. That I want to make sure that I let her understand. Anyway, I want to say some things to her that to let her know that I'm extremely sorry and for my actions and the things that I did. But I wrote her a letter and was saying, like, you know, I think this getting arrested saved my life. I don't believe that it was to punish me. I believe that that was God reaching down and saving me from myself.
Right.
You know, and I told her that I'm freer right now behind bars, you know, mentally than I was before I got here, when I was on the streets, you know, and free to go where I wanted to.
Wow.
Because I wasn't doing what I wanted to. I was going where that drugs and where that obsession was taking me.
Yeah. And you're not yourself when you're using, dude. You're a totally different person, you know. I use one of your pictures as a you know, as a thumbnail for your video. And when you came through CCD, or did you wear black and white then? And you had a beard when you came in, your mugshot?
Yeah, I had a beard. I had a mask around my neck there.
Okay.
I was 137 pounds.
Well, this wasn't this mugshot, because this was one of the best mug shots. I was like, no homo, but this is like one of the handsome ass. This is like, you know, like you beautiful girl mug shots online and stuff. I was like, yo, but I look like a smooth kind of cat here, though. You're smiling, right? It's one of the ones where you go like that. You know what I mean? I was like, you look healthy.
Bro, I was broke, busted, and disgusted, bro. I was messed up on this one.
Damn. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Like 137 pounds. When I was
137.
Walking,
Woo.
Huh?
137 pounds. Yeah. So you were dying.
Yeah, 137. I mean, I'm about 185 now.
Yeah, you were dying out there. You were dying,
Yeah,
and
I was I was slowly killing myself a day at a time, hour at a time. It was bad, man, really bad.
Unfortunately, jail does a body good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it does.
Like I said, it saved my life. You know, I'm not kidding about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you got so much people out here.
Maybe God thought that I needed this time. I'm a very stubborn person, so maybe I do need this time to take a break from life and to get my mind right, because it's taken me 38 years to brainwash myself thinking that was the way to go when it's not. So maybe it's going to take a little bit of time to fix that.
Yeah, because let me tell you, man, people are dropping like flies out here. I went to like 18 people. No, like that. You were shooting when the fentanyl was in the drugs, right?
Yeah.
Jesus, dude, I quit way before that. I'm going on 5 years. The 22nd of this month, November 2016 was my first day I stopped. I went to the methadone clinic. I was on 2 years, but hey, I didn't want to put it in me, but it made me stop immediately. So, I was on that for 2 years. I ain't been on nothing since. But this 22nd, I'll have 5 years for the first time, bud, that I never had to be locked in jail, put in an institution like fucking State Hospital or Rockford or any insurance places. That had to be forced. But I did it myself, dude, and I walked off of methadone too. At that, they gave me a cake and balloons for walking off of methadone too, because I was tired of being on that. Because I was not still, like I had to take a nap like around 1 to 3. I was like, I can't get a job like this, dude. But
well, I mean, methadone will help, like with the daily struggle to get high, but it still wraps you in that web of addiction. You still need that.
Oh yeah.
So it does help. I'm not knocking methadone. It is good. It's better than shooting heroin.
It saves your life.
It's the next step.
It'll save your life at that moment. You know what I mean? At that moment, it'll stop putting holes in your body. It'll make you stop putting holes in your body. The first day it did for me.
I mean, it's way better than that.
Yeah, but every day I did wake up.
Thank you, bro. I'm definitely proud.
Thank you, man. Yo.
5 years is amazing, bro.
Yo. I still can't believe I did it by myself, dude. I was just like, I'm tired of feeling like shit, dude. You know what I mean? I want to start working out again, and I actually want to do it without being forced, to where I can get it if I wanted to, but I don't want it, to show how strong I am. You know what I mean? If I'm strong enough to do the, jail time and throughout my years, I'm strong enough to beat this stupid drug, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it is stupid. Drug use is stupid. You chase it every day. It's pointless. If we had the energy to chase the drug, but without doing the drug, doing it for a career, we'd be millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be millionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it ruined my life, Brad. It really did. I mean, and I've let it. Don't get me wrong. I take full responsibility.
Me too.
I allowed it to happen. I chose to do those things. But once you're in that cycle, it's very, very, very difficult to break it.
And it is.
It takes a lot of work, and it takes a very strong group of people that are around you that whether it's be to do.
Ah, shit. Hold on. He might come back. We only have a minute. What's a minute and some change left? Maybe if I move the phone around. Hold on. Shit. I guess that was it.
At any time.
Alright, he's on audio now. Yo. Yeah, so we had like a minute left on the video thing, and then I guess the service, yeah.
Well, that was the record going on there, so I just brought it back on here.
Yeah.
It was cool that you could bring a video that we could record us talking actually in live,
Yeah, at least we could do that. But it was weird that last time I had money on there, it had an option where you could put. It had a little green button, little red button for record and stop record, where I could actually record it on my phone. Then I could share it right from the phone. Where it's just you. They don't see. Well, they see me in a little small window, but you in the big window. You know. But it didn't show that though.
I've never seen it from that side. I don't know.
Do you do a lot of videos like that with your pops and other people?
Yeah, I only talk to my dad through the home wave. He doesn't even put money on the regular phone, so I just
Okay.
talk to him through the home wave like twice a week.
Okay. All right.
It's a lot more intimate. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like a visit, you know.
Yeah. All right, I'm still on video now for everybody that watched the video. We went to audio, so I'm gonna cut this short. But say what's you know what I mean to the ones on the video, so I can end the video and we could continue an audio one. Just tell everybody, you know what I mean, to subscribe. It just helps all y'all out to subscribe and hit the like button. You know what I mean.
You said what?
I said if you give a shout out to Prison Talk Archives, you know, tell everybody to subscribe and hit that like button. You know, it helps. You know, all you brothers.
Yeah, help us out, man. Help us get awareness to the people in here. I'm here if you want to write. But don't just watch the video. Subscribe, man. And share the video. You can get your friends to check it out and support us in Nathan here, man. Support me. They're doing a real good thing for everybody, man. Spreading not only the conditions of how we're living in here, but the positivity and the love, man. We need that in here, man. We really do.
Absolutely.
So I want to shout out my dad, man. I told my dad I'd shout him out. So I'm going to shout out my dad, my pop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He said he would share the video, but shout him out. So I shout him out.
Okay. All right, that's it for the video one, guys. All right. Peace out.